In the beginning of story, once upon a time, long ago, there was a person with gold blood. That person blood held the power to protect the life of those on earth. They lived and died in the Vishan River. That's right, the Vishan River that flows in front of our village. Because of the gold blood that still runs in that water, the Vishan River has alluvial gold. Among Roymond foundational legends, he was the prideful empire of gold, Roymond. The price of the excessive greed of the first king Lespel was the fall of the Capsule and kingdom in the Shrij War. It was wiped out completely. In the war, the girl thinking that I have to survive. The girl was the kingdom of Roymond 8th princess, Zeline. Including me, there are a total of 11, who possess royal blood. In order to continue the bloodline, as many of the royal offspring as possible must live. Even if more than half of us are captured and die after splitting up, if just one of us lives, then the kingdom can carry on. Especially if one of the elder siblings who have received succession training live. After that they can rebuild Roymond again. In order to do that, my 3 younger brothers and I will be sacrificed. The first princess name was Linbesi. The second princess, Demiera. In that war, the enemy commander ordered the soldiers to capture them. Princess brother said to her that be careful. Enemy attack on the princess. In that attack one arrow wounded the princess horse and she fell down. Princess tried to get up. Then she thought, that kind of pain is nothing. I want to live. Between dealing with my older half-siblings, I took care to stay alive for 22 years, so. I can't die like this. I need to get up. I need to run away. At that moment, one soldier covered the princess' face. She requested to him, that please, I want to live. After that, when princess awake up, she thought that how long did I sleep for? No, how long was I unconscious for? I think I remember getting hurt while being dragged somewhere. Well, it seems the situation has gotten better. I am breathing in fresh air, and it's very bright and warm. She was shocked and say prison. What kind of a prison is outdoors? What are they going to do if I escape? Is this a forest? I have no idea where this is. Ah, I will be in trouble if it's far from the borders of Roymond. Then it will be difficult for our soldiers to find me. Then she seeing towards hands and shocked my hands. She couldn't believe and thought that am I still half asleep? Wait, why can't I rub my eyes? What is this? I am. The water feels so fresh. What am I doing? Well, I am a bird now. Such things can't possibly happen. She thought that. Is this a dream? This is not a dream. Princess start squawk and say give my life back. At that moment, a soldier came there, and say that what's wrong with you? Princess was surprised and thought a person. Soldiers asked to the bird that are you hurt? Should I write a report? Princess was surprised and thought, a report? Then I guess I am not their bird. Soldiers say that what's wrong? He opened the cage door and tried to caught the bird. Princess thought that this is a chance. Suddenly bird attack on the soldier and he wounded. Princess fly away from the outside. And say let's escow. She was happy and say I successfully escape. She thought that how is it, human? The taste of my talons. Then she laugh and thought that I am a human too, though. She tried to sit on the branch of the tree. Suddenly the tree branch tore into pieces and she fell down on the floor. A squirrel also sit on that tree branch, squirrel seeing towards the bird. Princess bird angry say what are you looking at? Who? Looks like I am stronger than a squirrel. Then bird princess try to squirrel. That wait. This is not a hunting bird. After that princess bird thought that I am sure, I have a mirror in my pocket. There is no way I am clothed. I had forgotten. I should at least find a puddle. Then princess bird seeing the Roymond flag and she say that is the flag of Roymond. And a person. Then she was worried and thinking that is he dead. Then princess bird sit on the soldier's shoulder and say that if it's soldier with our flag, he is probably a Roymond messenger. He was probably returning to our allied camp with a secret letter. If I want to find out about the situation in Roymond and my body, I need that letter. After that, princess bird find out the secret letter. Then she check the soldier heartbeat and say that his heart is beating. He seems badly injured. If I leave him like this, he will die. I need to save him. Even the castle been occupied, so would there still be soldiers left in Roymond? Let's look a bit farther. There is no way I would recognize the yellow flag I have known for over 20 years, since I am Princess of Roymont. Then Princess Bird flying towards the camps of the Roymond soldiers and say that the Roymond army still exists. I have to hurry and save that Solitaire. Princess Bird seeing the commando of the Roymond army and thought that he wait a second. Commando stop. Then she think that how do you stop again? Princess Bird flying towards the commando and the commando also coming in the opposite side. Princess Bird worried and thought that oh no. I am going to crash into him. When the commando seeing the bird princess, he thought that in Granier do they use birds for assassination, too. Commando caught the princess bird with power. Princess Bird thought that I can't breathe. To think I would die at the Allied camp one finally found. I feel wronged. I am princess. Princess Bird tried to tell the commando. At that moment one army guy came there and saying to commando that Sir Valhale. Wait a second. Please wait. Commando asked to the guy that what's wrong. The guy replied to him that bird is from our camp, Chief Commander. Commander said to the guy this bird tried to attack me. Guy was worried and think that why did it have to be Sir Valhale, why? Of all people. Then the guy replied to Commander, I am not sure why it did that. In this part, a guy replied to Commander, however, there was a report that a messenger bird went missing a few hours earlier. Commander replied to him that it was defiantly charging towards me. If I hadn't caught it, it would have certainly clawed attack apart neck. Then Commander caught the Princess Bird on feet and say that it seems, it is the messenger of this camp. Princess Bird starts squawk double exclamation mark. After that the guy said to Commander but Sir Valhale. Is that perhaps? Commander seeing the secret letter in claw of Princess Bird and say that it's a secret letter. Then Commander order the companion who his name was Sir Luke. Go check the sound of the beehive on the 4th trail to confirm whether the black soldiers have arrived. Sir Luke replied to him that yes. And then Commander order to him and send the person in charge of messenger birds to me. Sir Luke replied to him that yes Chief Commander. Princess Bird was upset and thought that blood is rushing to my brain, you bastard. Why did I have to rush at a person in a high position? They said he was the Chief Commander. Wait, the Commander-in-Chief. The Queen Army, and the most powerful of the 3 armies. During wartime, the head of Roaname was Commander-in-Chief of the 3 armies. That means, this person is Lumaire's Valhale. Right now, if I want to live in this situation, I have to pretend to be hurt. No, pretend to be dead. Commander, seeing towards the Princess Bird and say that how suspicious. At that moment, a guy came there and loudly say Chief Commander, I have come at the 3rd Grand Master calling. Why did you ask for me? Then Commander asked to the guy that this bird, are you sure it's the bird that escaped from our camp? Look carefully. The guy caught the Princess Bird and say it is indeed the bird that escaped from our camp a few hours ago. It was noisy this morning, so I thought it was hurt somewhere, but it escaped while I was looking over it. Princess Bird close her eyes and think that it's the soldier that I scratched. Commander said to him that if you say that, then it flew too well. Solitaire replied to him that it's big enough to fly, but we hadn't finished training it yet, so we didn't use it as a messenger bird. Today was probably the first time it had flown outside. Then Solitaire think that it's impressive that it even returned to the camp at all. After that, Commander said to him that, so you are saying that attacking me was an accident? Solitaire replied to him that I think so. Commander say that okay, you can leave. Solitaire replied to him that yes. Princess Bird was happy and thought that I lived. Then Commander again said to the Solitaire that leave the bird. Pardon. The bird is carrying a secret letter. I need to know the whole story, so leave it and go. Solitaire was worried and thought but it doesn't seem to be in good shape. Commander asked to him that is it dead? When Solitaire listened that he was shocked and replied to him no, it's not. Princess Bird pen her eyes and say wait. Solitaire replied to the commander that look here. It's still alive. After that, Commander ordered the Solitaire that tie the Princess Bird in front of my barracks, so it can't escape. Then Commander asked to Sir Luca if it was an accident caused by the enemies, then we should have heard the news from the beehive. Why did it come with the escaped bird from our side? There is no way an untrained bird could distinguish between ally and enemy. Sir Luca replied to him that maybe, the messenger of the 4th Knights found our messenger bird made it deliver the secret letter. Commander think and say that is a bit The secret letter might be fake. The enemy might have tortured our messenger, found out how to write a secret letter, and fabricated this. Luke asked to Commander that. Sir, what are you suspecting? Have you seen the secret letter? Commander replied to him that I have. However, there was no content asking for troops. If he was struggling, he would have made a signal asking for support and written down his coordinates. But it might not have been sent from the enemy. If that is the case, then we are at the starting point again. Here did our messenger go, and how did an untrained messenger bird come and deliver his secret letter directly to me? It's too strange to call it a coincidence. Sir Luke replied to him that then what? Sir, like going to the place where they tie the princess bird. When Sir Luke seeing towards the princess bird, he feel that the bird wants to say something. At that moment the princess bird tried to telling them something, because princess bird knows all the situation that happened sometime later. Then bird princess thought that did he understand. After that, Sir Luke came back. Commander asked to him that what is it? Princess bird thought and say that hurry and tell him that the messenger soldier has collapsed, like I showed you. Sir Luke replied to Commander that I watched that bird for a moment. Commander asked to him that is it hurt somewhere? Sir Luke replied to him that no, I don't think that's the case. After that, Commander stand up to seeing the princess bird in camp. Princess bird trying to telling them Thar I am still a princess of this country. I am going to go crazy. But my heart skipped a beat. Commander said to Sir Luke that we don't know for sure. So send out the messengers to search. Don't stay too far from this area. For sure. I don't think you are sane. And then Commander going towards the outside of the camp. Princess bird was upset and thought that what? I gave him information and he calls me crazy. Princess bird was angry and think that let's hold it in. It's hard to accept that I am a bird now, but nothing good will come out of going crazy here. I don't want to be kicked out from the camp. I struggled to find because they think I am insane. I don't know how to hunt either. Let's not think about it anymore. Now that I think about it, when I was a princess, I could never do what I wanted like this. After I became a bird, I could express my emotions and lie around. After some time, Sir Luke came there and asked to the princess bird, you are hungry, aren't you? Eat. Princess bird thought that is it food? Well, I guess I am hungry anyway. When princess bird see the food, she starts squawking, 2 rats. In food. She was angry. Sir Luke asked to the princess bird, is it not to your liking? I am sure this is what you usually eat enough. She was upset and thought of course. I am human being. Please take it away. After that, Luke asked to the princess bird then do you want to eat this? She was crazy and think what is this? Luke show 2 frogs. Princess bird again start squawk. Princess bird say wah. Put it away. Put it away double exclamation mark. Luke say that they said that they eat frogs. Luke call the Sir Valhale. Princess bird was so angry and think that go away. Take it and go. Luke asked to Commander that what? I was just giving it some food to eat. Commander replied to him that if I won't eat, then feed it forcefully. It would be a hassle if the bird died before even revealing what's going on. Luke was surprised and asked to Commander that what method would you use to feed an animal that doesn't want to eat? An animal refusal of food is evidence that it's crazy.